Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I'd love it if you would subscribe before you leave. Today I'm going to be doing this super glittery eye look using a new palette from Revolution. It's the Forever Flawless and it's the Affinity palette. If you'd like to see how I got the look, please continue to watch. This new Forever Flawless palette is called Affinity. Now you've got a beautiful sort of paint blown casing. It's in a tin case again. You've got 18 shades and these are the colours, so it is really girly. Look at those two pinky shades, and you've got lots of browns, you've got a few glitters there, so it is a really nice palette. I am going to swatch them for you because I'm intrigued to see these, so let's have a little play. These are beautiful. Right, these are the shades. This shade here, it's called Bond. It's like a wet formula. I've never actually felt anything like it before. It is really pretty. This palette is so damn girly. It's unbelievable. Look at this glitter. How beautiful is that? Chrissy's gonna have some fun today. You know I'm going to have to use this glitter, don't you? It's like a rose gold. It's the most beautiful pinky. Oh, it's gorgeous. And look how well it's applied. That's just one finger swipe. That's no eye primer or anything. That is just on normal plain skin. I think I probably will. So I'm going to go in with this shade here. And it is called... Let's have a look. Kin, K-I-N. This is a little bit darker than normal. It's actually got a slight peachy tone to it. Very slight. Oh. Now I've got a random piece of glitter here from somewhere. I haven't touched my eyes with the glitter yet, and it's already appearing everywhere. But I don't mind. How are you guys? I hope you are well. I don't usually start with a bright pink like this. This one is called Force. Oh, it's pretty, guys. Look at that. It will sheer out, I would imagine. Let me just bring a mirror closer so you can see what I'm doing. I probably need to bring my eyebrows further up here, so I've just got that few mils extra on the side. I must try that the next time. Add in a little bit more here just to bring it round a little bit more. Very bright, it looks crazy. Just filling in this part here. I'm just going to tap it on. I'm going to take the colour Reveal, which is this colour here. It's a very light shade, but it's got a little bit of a more of a pink tone to it. This has got like a purpley tone to it actually. It seems to have. No, it's definitely got a purple tone to it. quite deceiving. I thought that was going to be really, really pink. This wasn't what I expected at all. I'm really surprised. I'm going to have to actually take the really dark brown, which is called Connect. Let's see what we can do with this. Just patting this brown on the side. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of attraction in the first part of my eye there. It's so pretty, that is. That will look really nice. Been applied with a finger. I've got to use this. I've got to. It's just calling my name. I think today we'll do a little bit more. We'll have it all the way over. Oh, wow. Right, we'll go back to the palette later. I've been using these ones from Lidl just lately, and they seem to go on. You need a couple of coats on them, but they're not too bad. I could have done with brown actually. I've put black on now. I might change it in a little while to brown. And I'll put a little bit of mascara on, which is always just lightly my chocolate dipped High Art Revolution. A few people have asked me to do a base video, so let's not switch the camera off and carry on. So what I've been using just lately, and I've been liking it, I've gone back to it. It's like the Smashbox photo finish. It's the Aldi Snapshot Ready. It's like a silicone base, so just pop a little bit of that all over. It is, if you don't like that silicone feel, you won't like this at all. I've gone back to using this Conceal and Define, just the first one that Revolution came out with. This one's in F5. Oh, is it? Oh, that's why it's I've actually got two open here. I really didn't know about that. And apply a little bit at a time. Sometimes I put my concealer underneath. Sometimes I don't bother with it. It all depends what my skin's doing at the time. So I'm just working it down, making sure I concentrate on the neck as well. We don't want two different colours. It's not that bad a match actually. I've actually done one splodge of each. So I've got an F7 and an F5. Didn't even realise that. And I'm just working it in together. Look how the coverage is, it's really good. All the time I do use a sponge to put it on, and I don't actually know why I've used the brush today, but I'll go from, it all depends what I'm after. I'm just going backwards and forth, just lately, just trying different things. See which I feel better with. So I'm not a massive lover of foundation at the best of times, I've got to be honest. But I'll do it for the video's sake. I will put a bit of concealer just under there, because obviously you're only having your foundation to around here, or around your eyes should be concealer. This one is a Bourjois, a stick concealer. It's just a concealer stick. It's in number 73. It's nearly gone now. I'm literally just using it up. So just putting a little bit here. And here I'm just going to see, there's hardly any left, but waste not, want not. It's all over the place now. Just in case I've missed any, I'm going to set it with a powder foundation. I've literally got hardly any of this left now. I've just got round the outside. It's the first thing I've actually panned. This is the powder foundation from Revolution Pro, and it's in F7 as well. So I'm just going to grab a nice big fat brush, just swirl it round. Obviously if I've missed anything, then because it's got a little bit of colour in as well, it just goes over and fills everything in. It also sets my base as well without being too heavy. Contour bronzer blush. I have been using this from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a cream contour kit. It's in light. Robert gave it me. As you can see, I have been playing with it. And I use a little angled brush like that. And then just lightly, slightly brushing. I don't tend to do this much. Just to give that little bit of shading right under that cheekbone. You can actually feel where your cheekbone is. I do prefer a cream one, just lightly. I'm probably doing it totally wrong, but it works for me. Bronzer, I'm going to use my big brush. I'll sometimes use this, I sometimes use this, but I'm going to use this Sculpt and Glow from Revolution Pro. This is a little bit more sort of chocolatey colour. This one is in Sands of Time, just to add a little bit of colour in. So I'm just sweeping that up. Slightly in the hairline. So I'm just being really, just really gentle with this, so it's not, you haven't got that sort of harsh line. Blush, depending on what colour I use, obviously I'm going to change the colours. Today I'll go with a pinky colour. This one I like. This is the Blusher Reloaded, and this one is in Violet Love, I think. Yeah, Violet Love. These are only about £3 or £4. They last for ages. And just adding just a hint of colour. Don't want it to go, I don't want to go over top with it. I'm not flushed enough without having a lot of blush, so just gently just putting on the tops of my cheekbone, a little bit on the nose. And then onto highlight. Give myself a quick spritz before I put my highlighter on. The High Art Revolution Fixing Spray. This one's in Cookies and Cream. This is probably my favourite, in fairness. That's the one. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this pink. Just to the tops of your cheekbones. because I've got glitter on as well, I don't want that much. Oh, she says before applying tons, and so I'm sparkling. It's a little bit too bright. You can always, if you've used a sponge, or just pop over with your foundation brush or your sponge, just dab it over. It will take just the little bit of the edge off it. Right, back to the palette now. This is where I usually come back and say, oh, back to the palette, let's have a look what we're going to do. I'm going to use the dark brown, and I'm going to use a little bit of that pink. It might be a disaster, but until we try, we won't know. I'm going to go in with the dark brown first. Just run it underneath. Now I've slightly wet my brush, so I'm going to get no fallout. What I have noticed is that my eyeliner is really black against the brown, so I am going to go over it with the brown. It won't look as bold. You can't really see it. The inner corner and brow bone, I usually stick to what I've used on my for my highlighter. So let me just find and go back into that. And it only needs a little bit. Pretty. To the setting spray. He's one of the sequin diamond lustre lipsticks. I wear this quite often. I do really like it. It's in Stealth, I think. Guys, that's my finished look for today. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. That would be amazing. And if you haven't already and you do like my channel, please consider subscribing. I will see you guys really soon. Please look after yourself and take care. Love you loads. Bye.